boot up the game along with your view of said game. Let me close another folder or two on my computer. Because in order for this to capture properly, I disable Windows Arrow, which means that anything, case in point, that I put over like what I'm capturing will show you, including my plans for world domination. And that's unacceptable, so we can't have that happen. Also, I want to note that the picture is much crisper. I did a little bit of tinkering with the video, and so in order to get like an image of Gunderson, I loaded up a different emulator, Gens, and as I was loading it up, I was like, wow, the sound isn't as good here, no matter how I fiddle with it, but the picture, that's so crisp. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing here with Kega Fusion? And so I had like a filter over it, and that looked so much blurrier in compare so much blurrier, yes, blurrier. And then I turned off the filter, and I was like, what the hell? It's like I'm not viewing this on an old style television like a CRT. Might as well have put damn scan lines on it too. I know, it was bizarre. I was like, what the hell do I even do with this? Other than, I guess, have fun. Also, hello everyone. Z-Sword, Fluffy, Plump, Sarazor, Novia. Let me turn my headset down. Janara. Ice King. I'm typically not one for hellos for folks, and I left some people behind because fuck you. Alright. Looks like we're starting this off with, why aren't you reading my damn controller? Set config. Well, that would probably be why, huh? Because you wanted to be a pretty fucking princess. Okay. New game time. I'm gonna be a Gator Shaman again. The time, get fucked. I am not going to save and load from cartridge. I mean, if I'm going to play this game at one damn sitting, then, I'm not gonna bother. I'll talk to you later. Chad, this is why no one loves you. Particularly not some of my viewers, like Joel. Oops. Grimith skipped a step there. I'll be right back for you, Ricky. I got a little too overeager. I was reading chat. One moment, Ricky. Let me just sell this stuff. And while I'm at it, I might as well slot a cred stick, and I'm gone. Here to pick up Michael's stuff? See ya, nerd. I'll take that. The irony still has not worn off. Yes, I do very much enjoy the music in this game, making great use out of the Genesis sound chip. I've dropped 8 frames. Come along for the short term, buddy. No, I'm not taking Ricky's stuff. I would probably never dream of that. How meager. I would never take advantage of Ricky at this crucial juncture of his life. No, not Grimith. Perish the thought. It's cool. He's a rat shaman. I'm a gator shaman. This is what gators do to rats, folks. Let's sell that trash pistol, the worst pistol in the game. We'll sell the fetish, too. We'll keep these patches, though. Actually, not the stim and trauma patches that have 3 uses. Those are trash. We gotta clear up some more inventory space, you know? You can trust Ricky. Look at those arms, man. Burly man arms. Now we're leaving this place. Say goodbye. You know another asshole whom we're going to recruit? I haven't forgotten what happened last playthrough. Fucking Freddie Mercury. Give me a contact. Just show you the new one? Yeah, I'll show you the new one, you fucking cunt. Grimith hasn't forgotten what you did. So there's a bit of an explanation by Maxis on, sort of like the AI a bit whenever they can cast magic. And if I had any gun, like, in their inventory, it should force them to just casting magic, due to how prioritization works. It's almost like a rock, paper, scissors thing, where fist beats magic, but gun beats fist, but magic beats gun. But even then, like, I've noticed at times that they don't prioritize the spells that I want them to have. That's why I'm loath to have a bunch of casters in the party, but that's what we have right now in this situation. Oh no, this is not a magic-only crew. These are the people I'm fucking over. There's a difference. They'll be with me for now, though. Be with me for now. Predator, by the way, is cheaper here than it is in the Redmond Barrens. Hold on, I'm thinking. I gotta boot up my brain here. Ring, ding, ding, ding. Ring, ding, ding. Okay. Next destination. The Wargarble Barrens. Hi. Let's talk to Tabitha. Keep a low profile. Ha 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 ha. You know what, Ricky? Well, not yet. We could get attacked coming in here. This doesn't look like my problem. Didn't get attacked coming in here. Trent. Give me this. Don't discard it, just give it to me. And get the hell out of my party. Peter! How's it going, man? How's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. What's your story? I came up here to drown my sorrows, but I guess you want to talk. I'm called Peter. I worked in the tech division of the Stuffer Shack, where I learned my way around a cyber deck. I was jealous of those cyber cowboys, their guns and chrome. The Matrix got them all they wanted, so I stole me a deck, plugged in, and I never looked back. Tell me about the Matrix. It's a place. It's great. Dreary world. How is it that you are a dwarf? We've been called a lot of things, from mutations to freaks. We prefer metahumans. Dwarves are one of the 4 metahuman groups, the others being elves, trolls, and orcs. As you can see, we're generally stouter and stronger than you, but those are about the major differences. They're also a bit slower. A bit. Every metahuman group, the dwarves, elves, trolls, and orcs, have an attribute cap of 39 in this game. Humans have an attribute cap of 36. Now, dwarves, trolls, and orcs end up being sub-6 in at least one category. Elves aren't. They get a cap of 7 quickness and a cap of 8 charisma, because of course, they're fucking elves, right? Come along. This is the weakest decker in the game. He starts with a computer skill of 2, I believe. I mean, we've got a dwarf team. Let's check him out. Yeah, he's got a computer skill of 2. And his only bit of cyberware is a data jack. Ricky, hold on to this. Actually, let's give him his armor back. We'll give him his armor back. Hold on to that. Alright, this looks like a great team. I know, right? Those damn totem slots. So, I can go visit Boris Orasco and open up the storyline. The caveat there will be that people will die. It's a factually correct statement, people will die. But you know, maybe I'm okay with that fate. How do I want to do this? Grimith's thinking here. Yeah, okay, we can go ahead and have a party wipe. Sure. Let's go ahead and just wipe these guys out of the team. That may seem a little ruthless of me. It's because it is a little ruthless of me. Okay. We obviously don't need 2 of these. Now, we're going to lose some of our money percentage food bucks, but that's okay. I mean, I guess we could technically win. Why not, right? It's possible. He says while Ricky's not holding any armor. What the hell, Ricky? I'll give that armor back to you. We'll give it a try. We got this, right? What the hell? We'll give it a shot. Do I want to sell anything else to make room for stuff? Alright. Oh, hey. Oh, free medkit. Nice. How many uses does that have? Yeah, we'll go ahead and patch up the crew a little bit, then we'll go sell the damn medkit. We'll take it. Alright, we got some money to play with here. That's good. Because I'm gonna need a few shekels. What's up? 500 new yen? Alright, Rinrocker Strike Team. went about as well as it was supposed to. Yep. Just give me this. Ricky, it's been fun. Wiped. Been a while since I've seen that. So, understandably, our body hurts now. We lost some of our money. We lost 10% of it. Actually, it feels as if I lost more. No, I had to pay 500 new yen to Boris, so I didn't lose more. That's just a misconception. Okay. Now we got that fun out of the way. Time for this next bit of fun called Will I Get Shot to Death? I don't know whether it's a speedrun of sorts. I'm just curious and trying a few different things. Motherfucker. Thanks, game. No, it's fine. It's fun. I love this. This is great. I don't have enough quickness to reliably get away from the orc. There we go. See if I can get them off screen here. There we go. This is my life. Why don't we go ahead and wear this armor vest with the 2 dots versus... Okay, everything's fine. Do you require 540? Son of a bitch! I had enough money until I paid the 25 new yen entrance fee. Oh, now I'm going to pay the 25 new yen entrance fee again. Son of a bitch. Why didn't I just sell the other 2 stacks of armor? Wear that. It doesn't have the 2-gun protection, whatever. Hi. No regrets. We'll see about that. He's got a line duster with him. Actually a better weapon. That's no surprises, though. We'll put him on medium offense. I guess I'll leave me neutral right now. Since I'm running away from combat. Maybe double check that everything is checked, because they could have reset your preferences. Okay. How much cash do I have now? We'll do that. We'll do that. Time to visit everyone's favorite T-1000. Really, if I wanted to have a reasonable chance of surviving that Rinraku strike team, I would have hired this guy. Hey, Winston. Yeah, buddy. He's got a line duster, he's got an Allegiant shotgun, and he's got a grenade I'm selling. You don't get to have that. My specific conduct is to beat the game quicker than I did on Sunday. Simple Matrix run? Awesome! And I need to ask a question about Mako. There we go. We'll see how hard this system is that we're going into. I don't have any money to buy much of anything for, like, storage or crap. So, my cyber deck is pretty fucked. Yeah, I'll only be able to store a few files, but from small things, right?
Rejected. Tab code accepted.
Let's see. Discord.gg/Grimith would take you there as well. I think I'm gonna abort this run.
Tab code accepted.
I think North is the financial data node. That's a tar pit over there. I guess we'll try. But me completing the run gets rid of my team. So, that would be mildly distressing. Man, I think I'm only uploading a file, though, so I can probably handle this. We'll see. I don't need much Nuyen. Yep. And I am uploading a file, only. Let's see if I can get anything for my troubles here. Right, I can only store the one file. I can only store the one file. Oh boy. We need to buy some more storage with the money I have. Wink, wink. Let's see whether this is worth anything so I can buy some storage space. We'll find out. Together. I probably didn't need to hire Winston for this. It is silly for me to hire Winston and then promptly turn in a run. Winston's like the easiest money I've ever made, but I don't get to shoot people. Alright. How's it going? Let's talk to Caleb while we're here. Hey Caleb, tell me about Michael's last Shadowrun. See you later, Caleb. I ain't doing any run for you. Too powerful. The hypest walking available to you anywhere on Mixer. The Mixer Walking Simulator. How much does this cost? Okay. Morning. No, we saw gangs going pro, too.
Tab code. Tab code.
Ah, Ah, shit, I technically count as having completed the Shadowrun, because I uploaded the file. So I don't actually get another run passcode back to that system. Can't believe I'm about to try this crap. We'll see where this takes us. I know this system.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
We're gonna go left from here to a dead projects data store. No. Wrong system. Okay, we can probably do this system, though. This one doesn't have a barrier.
Passcode accepted.
But the data store one south does. Nice to have randomed into a system that we can do. Been a long time on a passive alert. Ah, damn. I don't have enough storage to fit, like, another 60. Let me go deactivate the alert and see what I can fit. A 20. Let's just go. Okay, that's a good haul. That's a good haul. Who's a good haul? It's you, yes it is. Christ. Okay, what am I gonna do with this money? I have a plan. Yes, we're going to Council Island. 75 new yen, that sucks. Missing that orc armband already, but that's a 2,000 new yen investment, plus an extra 750 to get in to see the orc boss. And so we don't get ambushed by a mage on this island. There's also a train coming. And I want a level of invisibility. You have a nice day. I don't know how good a one level of invisibility is going to be, but I'm going to try it out. The main character has always been named Joshua. Alright, Zayfrey, I have zero fucking trust in anything you tell me about anything pertaining to magic, or in fact any of the mechanics of this fucking game. Those bridges are still burned. So, this is 600 new yen investment, which, may end in a shower of, Hellhounds. We'll find out. Okay. All right. There's one other thing I want to do while I'm here. And it's the primary reason I came to here. Barely avoided that fight in time. Okay. From this moment, if we get killed, that's not bad. I triggered that, and that's what I wanted to do. But we'll see if I can make it back to the highway. Maybe we'll run into a positive random event. They exist. We can help someone find an arrowhead. Get a few new yen for our troubles. Bye-bye, Z-Sword. Phantom won't have too many opportunities to curse. I don't think. Well, he won't have too many opportunities to upset me. Other than, you know, him being in the fucking frag grenade. Okay, we made it back to the highway. We'll go to the Arcology, because that's a quicker way to get to Seattle General Hospital. I hadn't actually gone to visit her yet, so we chained together the whole, like, oh, hey, by the way, nice to meet you, and we found Stark. She's like, what? That's right, found Stark. Right, so, this is the things are going to get more fun portion of the run, I feel like. Yeah, Nuddle Masher. I won the game last run, so... Okay. Let's get the spell ready. We had Trent. He's no longer with us. That did not last quite as long as I had hoped. Well, this is awkward. It was a good plan. The invisibility just expired right as I was going around the corner, but it was a good plan. I liked the way you were thinking there, Grimith. It was a good plan. The invisibility just expired at a really bad time. Well, Winston, it's been a good run, my friend. Just give me this. You know what? You can have the grenades back. This sucks. I'm gonna let Phantom keep his stuff, because I'll probably end up recruiting him again, just not right now. Well, lamentable. I probably should have just cashed in the run before and let them be dismissed naturally. Phantom's gonna charge me more now due to, how we parted ways, we'll say. Alright, I can do that, though. I just, I'm gonna need another try or two with that. So, that's 2 Dock Wagon trauma teams that have had to come and save me. We'll go cash in the run, though, like I said. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to that run in my pocket. The reason behind that is that it will give me more Nuyen that I'll probably lose. I want to get this done first. Take 2. Hide! Do those get activated whenever the party wipes? I had the party wipe in front of Boris's greenhouse, so I wouldn't have succeeded even with the full team, even if invisibility hadn't failed anyway. It's not random, Novia. Don't you fucking talk to me about these goddamn game mechanics. This is not a matter of random chance. As I conclusively proved throughout my playthroughs, in booting up this game, unless you save from the cartridge and load from the cartridge, none of the mag locks work properly. This has been thoroughly demonstrated. But it seems that the party wiping also breathes life into the maglocks. Well, Frag Grenade wouldn't do any good. Like, I was doing this, like, predicated on the idea that I'd be able to grab the Cyber Heart without triggering the alarm. Okay. So this was the thing that I wanted to test, and the test turned out to be a bust. So we're wiping. Alright, I'm not going to be able to get Stark so early then. Which means I might bring back Winston. Which means that early money investiture in invisibility was a wash. Okay. Well, there you go, Steel Shadow. So, let's go turn in Mortimer Reed's run. That was an experiment that did not pan out the way I had... You motherfucker. As if I already hadn't dealt with enough shit this run. The moment I walk into the corp, the fucking secretary appearing. I forgot that doing that in the bar upset people. I'm tired of being a loser with you. Go away. You think that resets him, huh? You have any other bright fucking ideas, you lying sack of shit? What other beautiful spells do you want me to cast? Alright, he's okay. Yes, I could tell because I left. But your idea clearly didn't work. Oh, shit. This has been pretty good, though. After our failed experiment, I'm not quite sure I'm going to be able to finish this in under 7 hours, but the stream is still young. We've had some rough random events happen already, though, for sure. At least you know, at least I was able to visit Stark, if nothing else. You know what, I'm just gonna equip this. What's funny is that Winston was shooting me, but he didn't have a gun, because I took his gun. I didn't take his clips, though. Oh well. Hello, I-5ers. Ah. Goodbye, I-5ers. Man. This has been one hell of a stream already. We're not even an hour in. The special is getting fucked. This timeline sucks. Before I do this... Alright, that's gonna be enough money to hire him, even if he's pissed off at me, which he will be pissed off. Hey, Phantom! This is something we haven't really explored in my playthroughs. Pissing off all the Shadowrun. Look, even if it was a run against the candy store, I'd think twice of you. Oh my god! I just barely had enough money. So, I was technically correct, and that was the best kind of correct, but I didn't think it escalated that bad. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, jeez. The worst timeline would have been me not having enough Nuyen to hire him. I would have had to sell something, and then go back to him. Look, even if it was a run against a candy store, I'd think twice if you were involved. Phantom's like, what the fuck, dude? You had us go into Fuchi? With no preparation other than you casting invisibility on yourself? Like, yeah? It seemed like a good idea at the time. I think this is the same damn system we just did the run on. Well, we did the last run on. Well, the problem is that Phantom cost a lot more money for me to hire. So me making a profit from this system is going to be pretty hard. I could go this way, but there is a tar pit in that CPU.
Passcode rejected.
Why did I try that? Oh, that's fucking funny. They permanently eat up. They can. If you try to use a program on the node, like the ice, and your program fails, and I don't mean as in, like, misses, but I mean, like, fails to, like, initiate, the tar pit permanently eats that program from your cyber deck, and it's gone. And you have to buy it. Okay. So this run's gonna pay me, what, like $430-ish? It won't cost me as much to hire Phantom again, provided that this run succeeds. I cash it in with Mortimer. But I'm gonna be digging myself out of a slight hole here. Okay. That makes me feel better. Alright, grab the shovel. We're gonna fucking dig this run out. Fucking shovel. Nah, I'm just gonna walk away. He's a vampire. Hello, Mortimer Reed. No, I don't think I'm going to try tackling a corp again, for the moment. Okay, we'll do it. It's only 20 new yen. I'm going to take a taxi to the Renraku Arcology. Just to save a bit of time here. What? Yes, I'm in the Renraku Arcology right now. Right, so it wasn't a candy store, Phantom. Alright, we're back to 540. We're repairing this timeline. Jesus, are we repairing this timeline? Okay. No, what the hell am I thinking? Go into here. I could upgrade my deception program. I think I'd have enough money, but I don't want to go to the Wargarble Barons to do that right now. Let's, be indecisive there for a minute. And then proceed. Go back to Roscoe the Fixer. And use the terminal near him. I am glad I tried that experiment.
Passcode accepted.
You know, I really appreciate Mortimer Reed giving me 3 runs to this system. Because it's a system I know I can do, with a data store I know I can reach. It's not the best, but It's achievable with what I've got right now. But it does amuse me that all 3 simple Matrix runs have been to this system. This time, it's a file that we download. So it's a good thing that I got that extra storage. Although it's bad that, we've quickly escalated the alarm. Not as profitable. We did get 1,200 new yen for our trouble.
Passcode.
And of course,
Passcode.
let's see if we can, luck into a system of profit.
Accepted. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
I was about to, like, jack out of the system. We'll try this.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Just gonna cut my loss of time right there.
Passcode. Accepted. Passcode accepted. Passcode rejected.
That one's spinning pretty quick.
Passcode rejected.
For me to use a deception 2 on it.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Maybe I should just
Passcode rejected.
go fishing for another simple Matrix run.
Passcode rejected.
Using the system search is just too damn unreliable.
Passcode rejected. Passcode
That's a
rejected.
trace and burn, I'm out. I'll give it one more try with a random system search.
Passcode.
It's a shame we can't keep, like, the run passcode logged in. I guess it, like, auto-deletes, like... that exact same sound effect.
Passcode accepted.
Alright, that was spinning really quickly, but we got through it. First try. How the hell did my Deception 2 get past the Orange 4 system access node that leads to the UCAS federal government system? So, that was fun. I'm not even gonna try. Let's go turn in the run, everyone. Turn in the run. I could have just taken a taxi. I guess so. I guess they were fucking humoring me. Hey, Morty. Fucking Mortimer Reed. Keep giving me what the fuck I need. Morty, I need lots of Dodge. Don't be stingy. I don't have any other words. You know what, Mortimer Reed? I'll take that run. Diversity. Yeah, we just accidentally hacked into the feds. Now, I know I've got a client with me, and I could just easily deliver it. Just fucking easily deliver him, Grimith. I'm like, let me go pick up Phantom while I'm here. Just turn him in. Like, Merlin's lore is right there, and Seattle General Hospital is right here. That's not a bad payday. If I got a bunch of runs like that, that'd be quicker than Gunderson runs. I will go get Phantom again, though. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Those punches hurt my, stun tracker. You know who doesn't want to be knocked out? But this guy. Yeah, I've got plenty of dodge. Thank you. Yo! Let's go get ourselves a short Matrix run. Shadowrun is what I'm playing. For the Sega Genesis. That's what game. Other than the ones required for the main quest line, I don't think so. My goal was to see whether I could have this beat quicker than the run I did on Sunday. Whether that'll actually happen, I don't have any earthly clue.
Passcode accepted.
Management files.
Passcode accepted. Passcode rejected.
Hi.
Passcode rejected.
Deception 2 at work here.
Passcode rejected.
Alright, that was momentarily a trace and burn for whatever crazy reason. Now it's a trace and dump. Which it doesn't look like Phantom can defeat. Particularly not with that outright failure. This might not be a run we can accomplish. Without a bit of luck. I'm gonna need, what, another 4 hits on that? I got time for one more. Nope. We'll try it again. Might get lucky with the attempt to deceive at this time.
Accepted.
I do have enough money to upgrade my deception program.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
I should have just come in and attacking. might try another... I think I'm just gonna try another system. I'm gonna try another run. It's 3 failures in a row. Nah, this one ain't happening. Just gonna save my time there. Alright, Mortimer, I appreciate the system diversity, but it's not something I can currently accomplish. But thank you for thinking of me. That was another courier run. I thought about doing it. I was trying to avoid the route where I just spent a bunch of time with Gunderson. Looking for, karma. Oh, local stuffer shack. Hey! We'll try this. It might end up being the same damn system. We'll find out.
Passcode accepted.
You don't, Sarazor. Like, you're applying ideas for this reality into the Shadowrun reality when it's completely incongruous. What I'm saying is that your ideas are stupid. How about you go fuck yourself, Chaos? Will you ever think about that?
Passcode accepted.
Let's try Deception 3 on this. Maybe our dreams can come true.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected.
Like, it's gotta be a thumbnail's chance to get him past this successfully.
Rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
There's our thumbnail. That was only a green, too. What the ever-living fuck? Deception 3, though. It worked.
Passcode accepted.
First try. At system files, what I need to complete the Shadowrun will be here. And I don't know whether I want to keep this one logged in the run pass code to keep trying.
Passcode accepted.
This one was a little tedious without much payoff. I'll be fortunate to make the money back from buying Deception, although that's a program that, of course, can pay for itself.
Active.
In the last run, I had Attack 4 Deception 4 on the Allegiance Alpha, and still had some room to grab files, and that worked pretty damn well. It's not a matter of whether I'll succeed in this run, it's how much time it will take me. You fucking good? Cancel alert, passive alert, cancel alert, passive alert. On Sunday, I had this done in under 7 hours. I've tried my wackier ideas, though. I have no room. And I'm also not spending as much time with Gunderson as I could. Altered Beast? Hello, Mortimer Reed. Give me another Matrix run. Amazed I remembered that. Sometimes old man Grimith's brain springs to life with details that should not be retrievable. Such as with this game. I was pleased playing through it again on Sunday how much of the game I remembered. Come on, Morty. Don't be shy. Morty, you motherfucker. I will point this shotgun into this booth. And your bodyguards will proudly kill me. This is my favorite Shadowrun themed game. This is also my favorite game on the Sega Genesis. I've done a number of playthroughs for it over the years, and whenever I was a kid, my brother and I played this extensively. I've told this story before, it's worth telling again. We were exposed to this game through a rental store. We rented it so much that we reckoned that, you know, we'd save if we just bought the damn thing. We tried to buy it from the rental store. The rental store said we couldn't do that, so we asked Mom for permission, and then we lost the game and had to pay the replacement fee. I think it was $20 we had to pay for the replacement fee. My brother's the one who went into the store while I stayed out in the car with my mom. That wasn't a bad haul. But I mean, you know, it was just the I don't think Blockbuster ever ended up replacing the game either. We just had to pay the fee. Like, we permanently deprived it from other people. And their ability to rent the game. It was worth it. No regrets. I'm not going to help you. I am in no condition to help anyone right now. I have no compassion. Severus, how dare you say something that stupid? That may be one of the top 20 stupidest things ever said during any of my live streams. If only games were that cheap right now, I will put Joshua's shotgun in your mouth. Fucking... So, it's in a rental store, so it's not a new release to begin with, right? You know? Perhaps you miss out on all the digital distribution cheapness with games that happens. Perhaps I did, Summer. You tried too hard with that Knuckle Masher. That was way too hard. Woohoo!
Passcode accepted. Passcode accepted.
I think this one is the money-making system that, no, it's not. Project files? Project files. Guess I'm attacking it. Force lightning. Keep in mind that the Matrix was created before the internet was. As we know it. That's spinning rather quickly. Fucking Mortimer Reed, dude. I want to see if I can proc a failure here.
Active alert.
That's a tar paper. So I didn't permanently lose Analyze. So it's a barrier tar paper. We're on an active alert. I'm cutting my lost time here. Mortimer Reed, you son of a bitch. Mortimer Reed. Quit trolling me, bro. He's like, it's not my fault you're trash at the game. I'm like, what the fuck did you say to me? Mortimer Reed, you don't exist unless I make you exist. That's it. That CPU is a little bit out of our league right now. And will remain out of our league. Morty, please. This is why no one loves you, Mortimer Reed. You do realize this, right? No one loves you because of this crap. Remember the payday you were giving me on Sunday? Great systems you gave me. Fun all around. Well, we'll see about this one. I don't think my big payday is awaiting me here either.
Task accepted.
Let's remove Analyze. Put Deception back. Not the system I thought it would be.
Task accepted.
But this system won't be particularly profitable either.
Task accepted.
Nice to succeed, though. This data store has a barrier. We had to pay some serious Nuyen for my failures, though, my experiments, for fiddling with the game, which was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was great. We did it twice, and the second time a secretary immediately stopped us, and we triggered... What the fuck, Phantom? Star! Beautiful. See if I can get any real loot for my troubles here. No great access to an orange data store. Yep. One of the simple Matrix runs can definitely give access to it, which would, be the big pay dirt.
Active alert.
Yeah, I got plenty of space.
Alert canceled.
Well, in the latest version of Shadowrun, they brought Deckers back. But Technomancers are still in the game. I'd have to find a file that has, like, 20. That's not a 20. So, I guess I should have just spent the past fucking hour with Gunderson. Like, I've gained a little bit of traction and made a little bit of progress, but it's not a whole hell of a lot. At least with Gunderson, I would not have been exactly rolling in the cash, but I would have not spent the cash on deception either. Thank you, Train. For your staggering contribution to the stream. That's not run the fuck away. That's how the game goes when you hire someone for one run. Still got my injuries I sustained from being punched earlier. We got a nice amount of karma banked up, though, so that's good. Yo. Remember when Phantom was very upset with me? Those were good times, right? And we'll shell out the 20 new yen. Let's get to the fixer quicker. Got some data to sell from the last run. Oh, wow! Wow! Wow, all those files were over $1,000. Phantom, that was amazing. Phantom, you did a great job in that green system. Phantom, I'm proud of you. We're back here again, at least. At least I know this one. Phantom did a great job.
Accepted.
I knew this was a barrier. God damn it. We've only been here 19 times this session. Mixing up my attacks here. Beautiful. Let's complete the Shadowrun. No, wait, it's the management data store that we have to go to, not the financial one. Alright, this is actually the haul that I'm really looking for in life. A data store that we can access quickly. We don't have CPU access. There is a tar pit in that CPU. But I can come in here, I can get a few files, and I can still keep the run going. So this was actually the moment, the situation that we really needed here. I mean, I'd be better if there was an orange data store, like I showed off, like constantly beelining to in one of the systems back on Sunday, but this is good. We can bounce to this repeatedly. That No Matrix run was a treat, but I think I could do that better than what I did then. I started that on New Year's Eve 2014, I think? And then I did the Deckard Cain run right after that. Super Nintendo one. It's got, like, a narrative to it. And, you know, the whole, like, the shaman thing involved in that. With the dog, like, poking his head out, but I don't think that game's as enjoyable as this. Also not as replayable. Grinding is much less fun, and everything wants to fucking kill you in the Super Nintendo Shadowrun. Christ. It's no wonder Jake Arbitage is such a damn badass, considering everything he had to go through in that game. Any other special conduct run I'm thinking of doing? Just wanted to play Shadowrun again, and this is what I'm doing. Not have anything in mind. I feel good. This is the system we needed. The system we deserved. The Super Nintendo one is a really rude game. With the user interface being as it is, you have all those hitmen who pop out of the windows to like, get you. Karma's primarily earned by, like, going from, like, room to room, grinding it up through kills, as everyone and their fucking grandmother tries to kill Jake. There's a Cortex bomb in your head. A fucking dragon wants you dead. And despite, like, the Super Nintendo being a superior system, like, I don't know, like, the graphics of it and the music of the game doesn't do it for me. The Matrix is pretty damn unfun, too. Bye-bye, Chaos. That was not much of a haul out of that system at all. You got 1100 new yen. I will actually successfully complete this Matrix run now.
Rejected. Passcode accepted. Passcode accepted.
Yeah, it would be the same universe, the same Shadowrun universe, although that game is set, a bit of a different point. Alright, there's a tar pit here. I think it's a barrier tar pit. Let's give it a spin. See what happens. Alright, we're off to a good start here. I feel as if this was a meaningful attempt.
Active. Alert.
There's your tar pit display there. Goodbye, attack program. Phantom, we won't be doing any more Matrix runs this playthrough. We need to go cancel that contract. Of course, Morty immediately tries to counter with another Matrix run. No, we're good, Morty. You know what, Winston? We've had some rough times, but, you can do more shooting, bro. I'll even give you your gun back. This was his gun. Now, you give me these grenades, and I guess I'll give you your line duster back, too. I am a benevolent and generous god. That's not what I meant to do. Why don't we trade 7 to Winston, and you reload. Alright. So, next step is to get my reputation up to 5. We have to get it up to 5 anyway, as part of the main quest line. And I may even take it to 6. For that, though, we're going to need Karma, and since I no longer have an attack program, yellow, we're going to be spending some time with our bestie. I haven't even done a Shadowrun for him yet, this stream. Little Chiba to the rat's nest. Okay, let's go. Oh, by the way, hope all is well with you. What's your story? And, I don't need to buy a passport yet, but I want to have that option unlocked. I'm aware. I've shown that off before throughout my series. Well, Wolfie, this is the first Gunderson run I've done of tonight. I need to get enough karma to raise my reputation up. So seemed like a reasonable time to do that. I don't care what time it is where you live either. This isn't a tutorial area, so these runs won't be particularly challenging, but we can bank up a few more shekels. Before we do anything with you, Mr. Client, sir. Okay, so I didn't ask Morty about it the last time I was with him. I'll have to ask him again. About Aragorn. He'll be level 5 of Mitsuhama. Of course, have to rescue him for the main quest line. I still want to try grabbing that cyber heart for Stark, but we'll need to be able to survive a few alarms because those will be happening. Which means I'm going to want some armor jackets. Which I can buy right now, but I don't want to. Is that Rat's Nest Hollywood? Yes, Rat's Nest Hollywood. The quest items are in the same locations in the corpse, so it won't be a problem. Animal has begun his broadcast. That's why he peaced out. No, cheap frag grenades are great and all, but I'm gonna say no to that. But I will be wanting some frag grenades. All right. Raising it to 2 is 4, raising it to 3 is 6, so that's 10. Raising it to 4 is 8, raising it to 5 is 10. That's 28. That's not enough. Did I do that math right? Well, Whisper, I mean, the title of that is basically you anyway, right? So I'm gonna need to do 6 more runs to get the minimum of 5 reputation that I want. But I may end up doing a bit more to get a reputation of 6. I'll have to think about it. Give it some good thought. For my brain fruits. I'm an hour and a half into this gameplay. Despite my experimentation, I think I'm on good pace now. Sunday was all about exploring the game again, as I was returning to it for my first time in half a year. And I wasn't, like, really going in mind with, like, some idea of speed. This particular time, I do have an idea of just doing it faster, but I was also experimenting and trying out some other stuff, too. Which didn't work out well. Like, we ditched Ricky and Trent, at least. That was fun. Hey there, Jackal-Ducks. Rat's Nest, Boris's greenhouse. We're in a bit of a lull right now. The Reputation 5 is a mandatory thing in order for me to get into Club Penumbra, which is part of the main quest line. So I have to get a Reputation score of 5. At some point. And so it's like, I could, whenever I feel like, invest in the karma. Club Penumbra is where I go to find Mako, who was a project manager at Renraku. I fight a Renraku strike team there, and then I need to go to the hotel in downtown Seattle, followed by going to Club Matchstick to fight Ito Ogami, which is another 10,000 New Yen payday. Well, you don't need any rep for the Orc Armband. If you have a rep of 4, though, I believe it's 4, you can get in to see the Orc boss without paying the New Yen cost, which I think is 750. 5 at 5 rep, you can go see the Halloweeners boss without paying the New Yen cost. And at 6 rep, you can see the I-Fibers boss without paying the new yen cost. Yeah, the armband is still 2,000 new yen. Which can pay for itself if you're making a lot of trips to, say, Council Island at 75 new yen, or the Wilderness, which is 100 new yen. I've ever heard of Spells of Gold? No, I have not. Yes. The cabbie's pained expression when he sees your armband. Looks like this one's on me. One moment, folks. Doo-doo. What's my karma count at? 27. Need to do one more run. It's not something I have to take care of right now, but I might as well just chuck the damn 28 karma at it. So that I can eventually put other things into, you know, body. Or quickness. Something that would be more relevant in a combat situation. Nope, hadn't heard of it. But these days it's harder for me to hear of games, since so many games continue to be released. There's a lot of games out there, no matter your pleasure. Hello, Wolfie. Sorry, not Wolfie, Leonardo. You came in here earlier, Wolfie. Whoop! Alright, that's my 28. Karma screen. That's 5 rep. For you, we're not going back into the Matrix, so... And you haven't been with us that long. We'll grab that. Okay. These folks are a bit stronger now. Okay, what do I want to do now? Give it some thought. What's that? Give me that. Do I have enough? I don't think so. A few. We'll still be with Gunderson for a little bit. Also gives me an opportunity to think things out. Hmm. Spent so much time playing this game over the years. I'm glad that I've remembered so much of the mechanics. I do have a conduct in mind that I was thinking of while taking a shower this morning. I actually gave it a little bit of thought yesterday while I was fiddling with some images from the game. Or Discord emotes. The idea I had in mind was a Gone Clubbin' run, where I would take Joshua as... probably as a Street Sammy. I would bring Winston, and I would bring Peter, the Dwarf Decker. And we would go clubbing together. That would be a muscle replacement melee run, eschewing wired reflexes. Problem with starting as a so Peter and Winston don't start with any cyberware at all, but Street Samurai starts with hand razors. So if I wanted to do like a clubbing, like actual, like legit clubbing with fists, then I would have to... I'd have to pick a decker. Or I guess technically the shaman. Mortal Kombat. Yes, Sega's version of Mortal Kombat over Super Nintendo's version of Mortal Kombat. Granted, the ones that we had in the house for Mortal Kombat were Super Nintendo related. Or the Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo was a superior system, but there were things the Sega Genesis did well. Case in point. But I mean, we owned both, so we could enjoy games from both. We could indulge in the blast processing. Yes, Queen of Art really enjoys the Mario. Hello, it's me, Mario. Hoo-hoo! Wah-ha! Alright. Probably gonna be in the Redmond Barrens for another 8-10 minutes. That Nintendo 64 controller, man. I hurt my hands, my palms in particular, with that controller. Playing fucking Mario Party and Mario Party 2. And fucking control stick at the top. Trying to move that as fast as possible. GoldenEye was a far more relaxing game. At least, well, less damaging. I haven't run my my Nintendo 64 since I got out of college. I brought my N64 with me when I went to college. So I could play Mario Kart 64 and fucking Mario Party 2 and GoldenEye with people. You know, people have their damn PlayStations and their Xboxes. Play the fucking Halo. and I played that on friends' consoles too, Halo 3. But you would come to me to like play like the old games. I brought my Super Nintendo as well. Oh, and Smash Brothers. I brought that with me for the Nintendo 64. And then, you know, we could get on a friend's PS2 and play Madden. I don't know about all the sweet rad games. The multiplayer games that could piss you off, though. There's one game I should have brought with me, but I didn't own it. I'd only, like, rented it and borrowed it from a friend back in high school. It was Pokemon Snap. That's what I should have brought with me when I went to college. Fucking Toad, man. In Mario Party, like, frantically rocking to... touching you in special places. Like that, fanfic that someone wrote and tweeted to us a few days back. Depicting me choke-slamming you. I probably should have retweeted that. No, it's something that a viewer wrote on DeviantArt and tweeted to both of our accounts. Right, it was Jackal's Lantern. I mean, it's not literally the dumbest fanfiction that's ever been written for me and someone else. The stupidest one that I banned at least one person and blocked someone for was the Revocade one. Which I didn't read more than a sentence of before I said, nope, that doesn't fucking exist. Involving bees, I think? The Revocane's viewers are pretty much fucked in the head anyway. How far along are we? Okay. I'm sure there are some viewers that have caught the genesis. Wait, of what I'm doing. I might have to mute the game when we get there. Because we'll be there a little bit. I think there's a weenie or two following us. Let's make babies. I'm pretty sure after the experience she has with her one kid that she's not currently interested in any more children. She already hurts herself enough the way it is, man. She doesn't need any help with that. Yellow. That's not something you... Well, I guess that actually could be something you smile over. Be glad that's not a skill in your repertoire. Well, it's easier to be careful when you're wearing a cast on your leg because you had a hairline fracture. So all it takes is for you to wear a cast in order to be more careful. So speaking of My Immortal, for those of you who've not kept up with the news involving that, last year, it became apparent in public consciousness that the person who wrote that, like the identity of the person who wrote that, and she's talked some about it. So take a look at that if you're interested in learning about the person behind Inobi. Source, I'm fucking playing a game, Austin. But then knock your fucking teeth in. Let me get right on linking that to you. I know that it's the author who wrote it because it's the author who wrote it. So, several years ago, back when I was offering folks the opportunity to you get like sound recordings of me doing things, Revicane asked if I would read through a fanfiction for him, all of which he uploaded to his channel, my reading of it, called My Immortal. It is an extensive fanfiction. Exhausting fanfiction. And, it was an experience that I'll treasure for the rest of my life. I think trolls are capped at 4 quickness. I can't recall. No, they can go to 5. Good. All right. Finally, the next phase of the plan can begin. Which is great. I like phases. It's not where I wanted to go. Let's try that again. It probably would have taken me just as long anyway, with how walking works. Whatever. No! Someone took my picture in a holocam! Look at this photograph! What's up, I-Fivers? I want to talk to your boss. The boss has been expecting you. Follow me. You're led through a steel-reinforced door coming face-to-face to the leader of the I-Fivers. So you're Joshua. You may address me as Mauler. I'm looking for some contacts. I do want to meet the big guy, and I'll give you 10,000 Nuyen for your troubles. Mr. Faraducci runs the mob in Seattle. We give him our services, he gives us some of his action. Very nice setup for us. Maybe he has a use for you, too. Chat with you later. I do a solo run of Shadowrun. Ah. Shadowrun returns. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't tried a solo run in that game. So I couldn't speak to how you would even go about doing it. Sriracha elves. I love that. The fucking Sriracha elves. Oh, shit. That's good. That's good. Let's call up Mr. Faraducci. You made quite a name for yourself, so you want to ally with the Mafia? Better be sure, because once you agree, there is no turning back. Note that you need a reputation of 5, in order to be able to converse further with these folks. Which we have, so we're good. We pledge allegiance to Mr. Faraducci and the Mafia. Well, if it isn't my friend Joshua, I'm pleased to have you in my family. For being part of the family, I will do you these favors. I happen to own a little place in the Penumbra district called Wiley's Gala Inn. You tell them I sent you and they'll treat you like a king. I pretty much run the crime mall. You need anything lethal, you go in there and I'll see to it you get the family discount. Well, there's plenty of people who want to see me play plenty of things, Summer. Lastly, there is Lone Star. They'll apply some pressure. That's great. So, I got my rep up to 6 so that I didn't have to pay the 2 grand Nuyen to see the I-Fiver boss Mauler, so that I could get Mr. Faraducci's contact number. The reasoning behind that, I'm sure, is abundantly clear for anyone who has watched me play this game for any length of time. It's happening. Oh yes, it's happening. One moment. Let's prepare for it happening. That's right. Trusty Tony's... I think someone was preparing some magic to shoot at us. According to the sound effects I recognize from the game. Right. So, Mr. Faraducci's crime mall discount halves the prices of crap here. This is most noticeable when it comes to the light combat armor, which is the second best armor in the game, with great weapon protection and excellent gun protection. The only better armor you can get in this game is the heavy combat armor, which you can only buy through the Yakuza boss. That runs you 30 grand Nuyen per armor piece. That's right, Lethal, you've returned to Ding 2018. We're less than 2 hours into the gameplay, and dinging will happen. So, because I have the discount, that makes the combat armor cheaper for me to buy than it is for me to sell. So I make a profit. Now, it's not that much of a profit, because I haven't increased my negotiation skill. But it is still a profit. So what I'm going to do now is mute the sound of the game. We're going to disable sound. Because we are about to soar fast and far and true. If you are just tuning in, within these 2 hours. I tried some experiments. They didn't go that well, but I'm glad I tried them because I learned from them. And then we had to spend some time with a very angry Phantom who... he was very upset, as chat can relate. We spent some time with the Matrix, though, and ultimately we made some money out of that. And then, to celebrate, I got my attack program eaten by a tar pit. Once that finally happened, I went to spend some time with Gunderson, who was very excited to see me, because I had to get my reputation score up to 5, because that's required for the quest line, and then I got it up to 6, so that I could visit the I-5ers without being charged for it. And boy, me not having increased my negotiation skill is making this a bit slower. Yes, the Sriracha elves. That's headcanon now. God forbid them be the Sin-Sirach elves. No, they're the Sriracha elves. Makes sense with how fucking spicy they are. So this is something that I discovered when I was a kid. My brother played as a Decker. I played as a Shaman. My brother sided with the Yakuza. I sided with the Mafia. And so we ended up exploring different things in our gameplay. Of course, he's the asshole who still ended up saving over my character by accident. But he gave me a consolation prize of being able to play as his Decker for a bit. And then he ended up being befuddled whenever I got to the end of the game as his Decker. He's like, how the hell did you beat this? I remember being on the Genesis, which was in his room at the time. And I ran out to go get him in the living room, Charlie, there's a dragon on the computer screen. I think I've done something good. And that was Liquortrix, who popped up after I beat the hell out of Thawne. And he was like, what? So he comes in and I fucking beat the game on his save. Because he saved over my save. Because there's only 2 save slots. And boy, is it easy to save over them. Yeah, that lack of negotiation skill is rough. But we won't have money issues, which is comforting. Yes, there's a dragon on the screen. You know, that's paraphrased from how I put it as a kid. The feathered serpent. I remember being in his room, he is the one who ended up bumbling into, so, we're both, playing the game and exploring it under no real pressure to, complete it or the main quest line. And, he was the one playing at the time. We were both in his room. I was watching him play a game. And, he was playing Shadowrun, and he was in downtown Seattle, and he, by a quirk, managed to visit the inn there. Now, this doesn't pop up in your tips and clues, really. And the innkeeper is like, oh, hey, Ito Agami just left. He went to Club Matchsticks. If you leave now, you might be able to catch him. And we're both like, Ito Agami? Oh, yeah, Mako said something about that. Christ, how long ago was that? Feels like forever ago since we talked to Mako. Jesus. Alright. We managed to turn our Nuyen into more Nuyen. Our Nuyen printing press. Despite not having a particularly high negotiation skill. Now we'll buy 3 more suits. I am going to buy this shotgun. And we gotta buy a pistol for Phantom, probably. Oh yeah, we can still people along. Great. Splendaroony. Yep. Glad that happened, by the way. That thought I had of, like, combat coming our way was correct. So let's pick Winston up. Trade that to him. We don't have a gun for Phantom right now, so that's kind of awkward. Why don't we reload with you? We're gonna go full offense here. Yeah. About that. Go to hell. And I want to just distribute the clips, and then... Of course, you're going to need a gun. We'll get you a gun. Weapons and equipment. Let's go there and sell these. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and grab the armband because... I mean, I have infinite money, but why not make an orc, you know, cavi sad too while I'm at it? Keep protection. There's my protection. Vidphone Professor Jefferson, and I would like that. Plus, I want your contact. Bye. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, before we go... Remember that money I had? It's gone now. We'll be back when I need to punch some more money out of the Barrow Downs. That's not the right place. Hello, orcs. We, of course, need to go get Phantom a gun. I just got a discount for this location, and I'm gonna make use out of it. Whew. So, there are a few fire-immune enemies in the game. Hellhounds come to mind. But for everyone else, there's MasterCard. Flame Bolt. It deals more damage than the mana does. But more likely to proc drain. We definitely need some more willpower on this guy. Rock and roll, chummers. Okay. Looks like this one's on me. What's the worst that could happen? My character falls unconscious. One of the officers looks long and hard at you, then turns and whispers to his companions. He turns back to you with a sly grin. You may go now. Give my regards to Mr. Ferraducci. That's what I fucking thought. Respect me, motherfucker. Great! We'll buy this Predator. And I'm gonna accessorize it, because we're not gonna have it for that long. I'm just gonna buy you a laser sight Phantom. We don't need a silencer because, as it turns out, Winston isn't using a silencer. So it's kind of fucking irrelevant. You understand? These are more expensive to buy here. Now the game really comes to life. Because we have money. We have a dream, damn it. Oh yeah, that's something I forgot to pick up while I was in the crime mall. Holy shit, I'll just have to swing around and pick him up again. I'll buy one of each of those. Hold on. Beep, beep, beep. Just wheel it around. Excuse me, one more thing, sir. I need your frag grenades. At least one stack. Have a nice day! I'm not gonna bother buying Max's court badge. I'm out for revenge. Nope, not gonna bother casting invisibility. Fuck this. Fuck you. Hello. I prefer this version over the Super Nintendo version. I will walk away. I said I wasn't gonna bother casting it, but... what the hell, right? Tailgater! Well, good news! They can't see me. Bad news! Winston said, fuck it. It's like we're playing Payday 2, and I'm like about to go quiet, and... Winston did not get the memo. I should have just swung over here to the left. Well, we probably would have run into a corpse guy anyway. Oh boy. Now we're gonna have to wait for the alarm to expire, everyone. And these guys are gonna technically be in the way, because they spawned in there, but I'm going to have to liberate them. Alright, let me go liberate you guys, so that you're dead. Well, that didn't liberate anyone at all. Winston, come back! Winston, please. I can't use the elevator while the alarm's on. It'll die in a few minutes. We're not really capable of going into cyberspace or using an electronics terminal to stop the alarm. So... we just wait. The alarm is going to start up again in, like, 15 seconds, though, so... enjoy! Alright, make that 20 seconds. I pressed the wrong button. Better. How am I only missing one frag grenade? Feel like we're onto something here. Well, there's the prototype Cyberheart. Our survivability is pretty good since we put some karma into Phantom and Winston, and also we're wearing light combat armor. I don't think the security... Like, I thought that when I was playing through on Sunday, but I would have a separate stack of frag grenades. They drop predators. That's pretty nice. No, you cannot rock monofilament whips. There's data jacks, hand razors, spurs, there's cyber eyes, there's muscle replacement, dermal plating, there's wired reflexes. I might be leaving something off that list. Whatever. Remember the second time I walked into this building that there was a damn secretary right there? Who immediately caused the alarm to trigger? Those were good times. I liked that part. That was a good part. Let's go get Stark, everyone. Stark is really good. Talk to you later, chum. Phantom, it's been great. But since I will literally never be going into the Matrix again, and our attack program's been eaten, although I have put some karma into you, basically it was because I couldn't get the guy I wanted. We're going to keep taking Winston with us. Your services are no longer required. Good luck in your future endeavors. Until next run, when I have to go into the frag grenade again. Maybe not even next run. It's been good, though, Phantom. Take care. You know, I only hired Winston here for the short term. He'll be fine. Let's go pick up Stark. I know you. You Joshua. You got good rep. Step inside. Thank you. You know, I probably could have left Phantom with his gun, since... You know what? Screw that. Oh well. Hey, Stark. It would be an honor to join you in avenging Michael's death. You're damn right it would be. More frag grenades. That's all we needed. Here, you take this. Get rid of that line duster. Wear that. I said wear it. Alright. Watcha. Watcha. Let's head to the Redmond Barrens for a moment. Hey, what's going on here? Freddie Mercury was tossed in the river. I hired him already, and his services were no longer required. I hired him to take his stuff. Like I hired Ricky to take his stuff. I'm a bad man. I'm not gonna need this many damn frag grenades. We'll just keep the one stack of 5 instead of the one stack of 6, I guess. And we'll sell that. Sell this line duster. That'll be good. I'm a teddy bear. Are you sure? I don't think that's accurate. That's right, I'm the bad boy of Let's Playing. It's factually proven. Alright. Downtown Seattle we go. Let's make some story progression, damn it. Thanks for the info, champ. Have a nice day. You can normally recruit Freya in here, but we won't be bringing her along. She's also not in there right now because her sprite's removed to allow the combat encounter to spawn. Java's up here, right? Yes. Ah, shit. I need to talk to Mortimer Reed first. Right. I mentioned that earlier. I keep forgetting to swing past him. Yeah, big fan of the music in this game. Not allowing it to play out fully because I'm on a mission, damn it. Let's see. Of course, I had my session on Sunday, now today. Before that, it had been about a year and a half since I last played this game. April 2016, I think. What's this run's gimmick? We're doing it with a little bit of speed. Not beating the fucking record. Can't believe that worked. I was experimenting it with a few things, and I'm just looking to have the session done in less than the amount of time it took me last time, which was close to 7 hours. This is not a speed run, though. I've been experimenting with it and trying new things. They didn't work, largely. Yeah, I don't regret the time invested, the experience that I had, the love that we shared. Yeah, that was Trent. He's definitely not with us. I guess you could argue that I picked up a stack of 2 grenades somewhere along the way. 2 frags. Let's blow this door open and see what happens. Alright, maybe it's properly depleting the grenades and just hasn't been registering properly, whatever. I'm gonna get you out of here, chum! I don't need your help, foreigner! What the fuck, dude? God damn it, Amerindians think they fucking own everything, man. Entitled sons of bitches. This game's lore is basically like the revenge of the Amerindian. All those shamans who didn't really have power. Haha, Nui, who pushed them around. Yeah, they got power. And, they told the United States to get fucked. Yes, this game does look and play considerably different than the Super Nintendo one. Super Nintendo one focuses on Jake Armitage and everyone wanting to kill him. Hitman, there's a Cortex bomb in his head, there's a dragon after him, he talks to the dog shaman. In the Sega Genesis version, you are Joshua, and you've come to Seattle on a quest of revenge. Because your brother's been slain. And Trivid from Cyber Eyes made the national news. And that was your vow. So you actually end up doing, like, quite a bit of, like, shadow running. And, you know, there's, like, random generation of quests from, like, set variables for you to, like, go do. Like, Nuyen and stuff, to buy upgrades. And you can assemble a team and just work on the quest of your brother's revenge. Yes, our brother forgot the Dockwagon Trauma Team band. You know, perhaps it would not have worked for him out there in the wilderness. You know, we didn't say that, but maybe our brother deserved to die, but that doesn't mean we're still gonna try and revenge his death anyway. Avenge his death anyway. You know? Just because he deserved it doesn't mean we're gonna let it go, like, unpassed. This is Lone Star, by the way. I may be able to still buy a passport the normal way. That'd be neat. We'll check. Alright, great. Do I play any other oldies? Yeah. I play games from the 90s and 2000s, and some more modern things like Payday 2. I'm gonna head to the inn up here in the top right corner. I need to ask about Frosty. Oh. No, not Power still. Okay, now we're gonna head to the wilderness properly. We're gonna visit David Alfeather, and then I'm gonna make the trek to visit the Cincerock Elves, I guess? Maybe, possibly. How much karma do I have? Got a lot of occupied inventory spaces. We picked up a little bit. It's gonna cost me some cash to get access to Sharky. I need to go to the highway anyway, or to visit David Alfeather, so let's go. David Alfeather wanted Aragorn, his brother, retrieved. He had been taken hostage by Mega Corporation due to a failed run. We just busted him out of Mitsuhama. Want to have freed your ungrateful brother. I have returned, brother! Evil state of Seattle was no match for me. And now we've been directed to go see Spirit Eyes on Council Island. I'll walk to the Cincerock. At least this one time. Hello, Hellhounds. That's why I've been making a save state every now and then. Right, so we're back here. A little bit behind. Game crash, though. What can you do, right? Shit happens. We'll move on. We'll have to fetch Aragorn back out of Mitsuhama again, though, which means we're gonna have to deal with the fucking alarms again, everyone. This was not... this is not quite what I intended, but... keeps us on our toes, right? And actually, we probably don't need these stim and trauma patches anymore, because Stark is with us. Yeah, I've noted before, on a few occasions, that Hellhounds are the most dangerous enemy in this game. Alright. Let's go. From the top. We probably haven't done Club Penumbra either. No, I think we did Club Penumbra. No, we haven't. Alright, we gotta do Club Penumbra too. Damn. Oh well. Hello, Mortimer Reed. Okay, bye. So, let's see whether I can fast talk my way past this guard again. I'm surprised it worked the last time. Dispatch fucking verified me? Oh, so many people will lose their jobs. So many people are gonna be losing their jobs. That Megacorp's about to repurpose Dispatch. Dispatch is like, that sounds legit. That guy isn't fooled. He's like, how the hell did you get up here? That was beautiful, though. Like, he suspiciously referred the crap to the dispatch, and they still said, that's great. I don't see a problem, boss. And I guess they did drop a stack of frag grenades for us. How very thoughtful, those Corp guys. I'm gonna get you out of here, chum! I don't need your help, foreigner. You know who I'm gonna blame that world break on? That wasn't the Hellhounds' fault. That was Trent's fault. Trent did that. Fucking Trent. So there we were. Hellgator. I don't know anything about that game. Well, I do play older games. They are ones that I have some knowledge of or have some interest in playing. Not ones that I don't have any experience with, really. Alright. So we saved Aragorn again. I love Super Metroid, but didn't really have an interest in playing the game again. You can find plenty of content and plenty of speedruns and plenty of whatever bizarre runs on Super Metroid. Probably not on Mixer, though. I have seen a person or two play Super Metroid before on Mixer. I wouldn't say they were any good at the game, though. Okay, let's go visit Club Penumbra. Again. I'll pay the 75. Beautiful. And Mako, have fun bleeding. Have a nice life. What's left of it. Alright, we're pretty much caught back up where we were before the crash happened. Let's go buy another visa. I will enjoy my visit, thank you. There are a few games that have gotten, like, more love and life breathed into them through Randomizer. Super Metroid, Link to the Past, La Milana. I talked about this before in, like, a prior stream a few weeks back. La Milana Randomizer, what the hell? I freed your ungrateful brother. I have returned. The evil stain of the crash was no match for me. Go visit Spirit Eyes. Got it. Now, as I said some 8-10 minutes ago, we're going to walk to the Sinsarak. Along the way, I'll heal myself. Fantastic. Let's bring the attack spell back out. Let's Flame Bolt. Yes, I visited the inn again to learn about Frosty and the Wargarble Barons, so we should be fine. I think, yeah. We'll be good. Down, left, down. Hello, gargoyles. You guys should have waited like another, 5 minutes. I need one of your horns later. That's what I get for not starting Spirit Eyes quest. But I would have had to leave here, which would have meant that I'd had to have gotten another visa. Ammo. They'll reload on their own. I've got plenty of clips left. Hello, Rinraku Strike Team. There we go. Let's pull out Heal Wounds so that I can heal the group. while trekking to the Elven settlement. Yes, it's tires. Tires have been burning there since the changes occurred. You know, I haven't thought too hard about it. I don't really have a good answer for your question. Alright. Hold it round here. This land is no longer UCAS. It belongs to the Sinsarak Elves. Or the Sriracha Elves. No, I have not played the mobile Shadowrun game. You, sir, are not a tribe member, so take your leave. No, I'd like to speak with the tribal elders. Thanks, Joe. They can't grant your request for an audience and assemble quickly in the lodge. Lady Jillian Morningsong presides, and we want to have answers to the questions she doesn't want to answer. So we'll have to agree to be tested, and we'll have to become an honorary member of this Sinsarak. We'll have to become the Tabasco to their Sriracha or whatever. The Rotel tomatoes. We agree to be tested, it's fine. They'll see in the reflection of my heart. The first thing we'll have to do is deliver a gift to the Amerindian village, Red Buffalo Woman. And we'll spend 1,000 new yen to fly back there. Really, this is just a test to see whether we can survive this damn area. Okay. I don't play that many mobile games. Owning only a flip phone. Tetris. Right, when your phone is this, right? There's not a whole lot of room for gameplay on it. Let's go here. Yes, Devil's Attorney was an exception. I heard about that through the Humble Bundle. This is not the place I'm in to visit. Yes, a black brick. That's what I showed you. This doesn't even actually have Snake on it. It has, like, Tetris. It has, like, a soccer game. I think it has... Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not going to check right now. But there is no Snake. A tragedy. Oh no, Mr. Ogami just left for his meeting. His private car was headed for Matchsticks. If you hurry, you might just make it. Sure, I got my first cell phone whenever I went to college. Nope. We thought this guy needed medical help. He's actually a vampire. Goodbye, vampire. It was fun. We're so popular, we don't even have to pay 150 million to enter Club Matchstick now. You push your way into the club. You know, and a group of corporate types are having a meeting around a large table. Would I ever want to be the Devil's Attorney? No. So, let's fight Ito. This can be a difficult fight if you don't have high damaging, like high power items to puncture through armor, or high skill levels. And of course we also have light combat armor as well. So, not as much of a challenge. Ito's leaden body and numerous papers lie scattered about. Being a soft mark for opportunity, you grab all you can. And you find a hollow pics of Michael and a heavily cybered Amerindian, Stark. The hollow's composition suggests it was shot without their notice. The date and time stamp in the lower corner reveal it was taken on the morning before Michael's death. A hollow pics labeled crime scene. It shows the scene where Michael and his team were ambushed. No survivors is written across the bottom. Subject Stark spent most of his time away from the group preparing for the run on his own. Once underway, he was most at ease in the woods. However, he was constantly on edge, as if he knew something was wrong. Subject Vigore was extremely hard to follow, as he is expert at covering his trail. Appears to work for Thawne, tracking leads and confirming information. Suspected to be a top 8, but this is unconfirmed. At present. Amidst the papers, you find a Renraku Corp issued cred stick with a balance of 10,000 Nuga. We download that. The last item is a passcode for a personal computer system we will not be visiting this stream. As that's just not what I'm going to be doing this stream. There's plenty of details out there in cyberspace, plenty of tips and clues to lead you along, and an Easter egg, too, involving Chernobyl. But, we'll not be doing any of that. How you doing, Julius? Hope you're doing well. While I'm here, I'd like that contact. Take care. Have a good one. Have a good one. Might as well do the run against Renraku now. Run on Renraku. Get that map overlay. Got a little bit of money, a little bit of spending cash. But if we always need more, I know where to go. You easily make it past a foyer and into the office area. Now that a task at hand, we're gonna spend 6-7 minutes in here, I imagine. Wow, what is my charisma? 2. Getting some favorable rolls on that. Damn. I tried. Yes, I'm such a deceptive gator shaman. How y'all doing on clips? 7, 10. Trade these to Stark. Fine by me. So, once the alarm expires, we'll be taking this elevator up to level 6. Renraku splits into 2 portions at the top of the building. We'll have to blow through doors, which will trigger an alarm. We'll open a safe, which would trigger an alarm anyway, even if we pass the doors without an alarm being triggered. Such as if we hacked into an electronics terminal, if we had someone great with electronics skill, or if we went to cyberspace and shut down something. But we don't have a Decker. We don't even have anyone with a data jack, so that's not happening. But we do have his power, so we can just wait. Hi. Well, I know another dispatch that's being liquidated. Hold on, I'll be with you in a moment, save. Inside the safe, you find a large envelope with Alicia stenciled on the front. The envelope produces what appears to be some sort of animal hide covered with strange markings. The hide has been treated to make it transparent. With a flash of insight, you realize this is some sort of map. However, there are no landmarks, so this must be an overlay to another map. The memo inside confirms that there must be a second map that has not yet been found. Your immediate worry is to leave with the map now that your opening of the safe has triggered an alarm. But we already triggered an alarm getting through the door to the safe room. The alarm is actually going right now, but due to the event, it's killed the alarm. The alarm sound effect, but the alarm is still going on. Trust me. There, we brought the sound back. That's good. I know you're over there. He vanished. There he is. Inventory is full. Okay, just use that up all the way. We have too much crap in our inventory. That'll be fine. I don't think I need to cast heal wounds on myself. We'll be good. But I do need to cast patience. Thank you. Let's go. We'll have to trigger one more alarm before we leave. It's okay. Hi. So many predators, so many frag grenades. We don't need any more frag grenades this run. We're good. I don't even care about selling this, just discard it. Nothing. Rinraku is the hardest building to do a run against in this game. The floor division, you have to go to the second floor in order to find a computer terminal, I'm pretty sure. Which means you had to get past the guards and the cameras. Remember, Dispatch waved us by. This will be the last corp run that we do during this, though. All this worry and concern about buying silenced weapons, right? Pfft, forget that. I should have this all done under 4 hours. I'd say 3.5 if I didn't do the experimentation, and if I could be free here. Can't leave. Clowns will eat me. Just trying to keep those bodies on screen so that more enemies won't spawn. Unfortunately, I am vaporizing some of the bodies, so, you know, as you do. No, I just sold those frag grenades. I don't need any more. Okay, thanks, bye. Alright. Hello, Captain. Give me Sharky. Bye. Okay, bye. Let's go visit Spirit Eyes. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Speak with the most wise one here. Yes, I would just like a souvenir. Hello, Spirit Eyes. Let's go grab a horn of a gargoyle removed by our own hand. Seemed like a good idea at the time, right? Patch Stark up a bit. Great. Equip my attack spell. I haven't put any karma into any of Joshua's attributes. All the karma I've earned in this game has gone into Joshua's reputation. I'm gonna try to just go into it. I'll go into just a normal ghoul house, because gargoyles can spawn there. Belong gargoyles. Thanks! That's very kind of you, game. I'll leave those two there. Don't want to be greedy. We'll take two. Thank you, game. You may go now and give my regards to Mr. Faraducci. Sure will. Have a good one, game. Actually, that might have been the... Whatever, we got the gargoyles, it's what mattered. That may not have actually been the ghoul house, but the wilderness house. Oh well. We'll go back there. After we get our second task, which is to skin a hellhound. Pelt of a Hellhound. The most dangerous enemy in the game, but not just because it can cause your game to freeze. Hellhounds are vicious. Their supernatural fire just flays you alive. Your armor does not avail you. Be heading back to downtown Seattle. Now, we could randomly encounter a Hellhound on the street. We could also encounter one in a corp run. But me, I will be visiting this house that I ended up entering for the gargoyles. Some of the abandoned buildings in this game aren't actually abandoned buildings, but portals to the wilderness. Right, they're immune to fire, you dumb idiot. You should have changed your spell. God damn it, Grimith. I mentioned that caveat whenever I, whenever I bought this spell. I'm like, so there are a few fire-immune enemies in the game. Hellhounds are one of them. All said, I didn't have to go looking very long for that. I appreciate that, game. Very quick spawns of those. Fucking damn it, Grimith. The reason why Winston stood up so long is because his body is not too bad. Although technically Sharks is better, but Winston as a troll has far more potential. Particularly if I bought him some cyberware. I think this game is a great example of the Sega Genesis sound chip used correctly. It certainly does have its limitations. It works well for this. Works well for the Sonic games. So... Hey, Sharky. I am looking for a ride. Need to get to the Sriracha. I'll pay that. Hey. So we need to go rescue Eileen Two-Fists. We'll do that in a moment, though. We gotta go find a feathered serpent and have it give us a scale willingly. Thought I could get through the trees there. Let's see if I can avoid fucking up this feathered serpent run. Yellow. We're not too far from game completion. Go get the feathered serpent scale. That way I can figure out the identity of my true enemy. You need to do that in order to meet Frosty. If you don't do that, Lady Jillian will tell you to come back when you attain wisdom. So, we go get the scale. Then we have to go free Eileen Two-Fists. And then we have to promise to help the Sensorock. And then that gets us a meeting with Frosty, which gets us a meeting with Harlequin. Then we need to go retrieve a map over, like, the other part of the map. Then we'll take that back to Harlequin, and then we do the final assault. I wonder if Thong's immune to fire. Probably not. I guess we'll find out. So, here's Lacortrix. And he agrees to assist us. Gives us a scale and promises to aid us further. Because he owes his life to me. He bonds himself to us in our quest for the truth. Hurrah, until fate brings us together again, which will be in a half hour. So, enjoy. Had my experiments gone successfully, I would have been able to do this a bit sooner, because with Stark's power, I would have been able to take out Ito Agami sooner. I feel like. But there was a hiccup. Things happen, you know. Think we need to go right one more time, then up? I'm gonna go visit the elves again. That way I can get flown back the highway, but that's not the way I go to do that. Let's help. A dragon scale! And we have no need for a discarded dragon scale. We have to find, one that was given freely by Lycordrix. You silly Bandersnatch enemies. So, some of the experimenting I did involved trying to beeline Stark. Well, that didn't work whenever I went into Fuji. I bought invisibility for it to skip past guards, but it was only Force 1, and I had a situation occur where my invisibility expired right in front of a guard. And even if I had successfully cast it before that point, I had companions with me, and they would have shot at the guards. So that was a bust. And also, because my party wiped, I turned the maglocks on. Normally you have to, like, save to the cartridge and load in order to turn them on. Well, another way to turn them on is for the party to wipe. So that was a wash. I also hired more people sooner to divest them of their belongings. I had Phantom get very saucy towards me. Even if we were running against a candy shop, I'd think twice about joining you, or something of that nature. I forget his exact quote. It was pretty brutal. What did we ask about Eileen? It might be Caleb Brightmore. So that we figure out her exact location. Let's try. Hey Caleb, how's it going? Yeah. Caleb, why is your coloration fucked up? I just noticed that. This fucking game. Inconsistent? Anywho. Let's go to the Barrens. So there's, I think, a total of 3 contacts who can help you break into Hollywood Correctional Facility. So, like, some of them charging far more than others. Or you could just do it this way. Perhaps if you're trying the pacifist run of Shadowrun. So there's no alarm in Hollywood Correctional. Vigore and Jarl have vanished already. I didn't need them for anything. So the reason why I came back here and shook my damn head is because I need a frag grenade in order to open Eileen's door. And I conveniently sold all my frag grenades after the Renraku run. Really, weenies? From the top. The reason why I bought the shotguns is for their brutal power, which I want in the fight against Thawne. So, we break in again. At least the music's good, right? Well, the Predator Heavy Pistol is nice, but pistols don't deal as much damage as shotguns. And the Predator Heavy Pistol is only high power. Now, there's a Brutal Pistol, but I'd rather just have a shotgun for taking to the in-game. Alright, we didn't need too long to trigger Eileen that time. And she's gone. Now we have to risk the front door again. Do note that there's no alarm here in Hollywood, and these guards are like, what's going on? That's how easy our escape was. My frag grenade is a proper lockpick. That's what J.C. Denton would do. That's what my J.C. Denton did. I have just enough. Good, I don't have to spend time buying more shit. Let's go talk to Eileen. She does cost money to hire, but she's grateful about, you know, us rescuing her. Always be grateful to you for pulling me out of that hole, Joshua. She won't even tell me her price range. She's not as fully, like, cybered up as Stark is, but she has more cyberware in her than, Winston does, and you have to rescue her as part of the main storyline. Let's call Sharky again. Yes. We need to go to the Sriracha. Want to speak with your tribal elders? I make a promise. I'm an honorary member. Give me your details. Let me go. Motherfucker. My genuine Sega Genesis is unavailable. And I use save states to save me from crashes, like one that happened earlier. The game locks up. And of course, the cartridge has built-in saving as well. It's not a bummer. Okay. Evil walks the land and is more powerful than I expected and dedicated to the pursuit of power. It's the true face of your enemy and his name is Thawne. Thawne killed your brother and he has linked himself to you. I sense he has already begun shaping the events of your life from afar. But for power is boundless, you must stop him. There's an enemy in front of me. Mage fight. Shotgun wins. Okay, trade this to Stark. Trade that to Stark. And this to Stark as well. I don't feel like taking the time to use heal wounds right now. After that snafu, where I ended up having just enough money to do everything I needed to do, had I done the ritual first. I need more money. Would have been just fine had I not forgotten that. Ah, shit. So, you'll hear a few more beeps. No, this hasn't been a no Matrix run. There hasn't been much Matrix running, though. We currently have no attack program. I got eaten by a tar pit. Not a big deal. I knew a node had a tar pit when I went to challenge it. Thought I'd give it the old 1-2. I'm annoyed at myself for forgetting to do that ritual. This will be just enough money. Everyone, don't forget to equip your armor again. Alright, we got 150 more Nuyen for helping a guy. You're welcome, dude. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, Sharky, I need, to fly out to the Sinzaraka elves again. I guess. I have wisdom now. Thanks, chum. Hi, Harlequin. Hello again. Spirit me away. Alright, let's go sleep at the end. Whatever final karma we have, we are going to put into some of Joshua's attributes that aren't reputation, because all of the karma I've earned in this game thus far for him has gone into reputation. Because reputation of 5 is mandatory for the main quest line, and I wanted to get an extra point of it anyway. So, I did. 28. Let's take up some stuff here. Damn. Alright, it'll have to be good enough. I switched to using shotguns, so that's fine. And that's fine for you. Fantastic. Let's go meet Harlequin. So we meet. What do you know about my brother Michael? I've killed Ito. I have a map overlay. Let's go get the other part of the map. Which dagger did I use? Phantom. Peter's too weak. Rihanna's difficult to access. And charges quadruple digits at the start, I'm pretty sure. The starting set. No, I don't want to go on a damn Shadowrun.
button low.
Well, I played as Decker during the Deckard Kane run. If you play as a Decker, you don't have to have a Decker. Decker is part of your party. You can hire other folks. No matter what happens. So you can get started with dabbling with cyberspace immediately. Oh no, Queenie. All of your technology is fucking expensive. You don't need to be throwing any of that. Is it worth it compared to? Just kind of depends on whether you enjoy it. Like, I don't enjoy playing as a Decker. My brother did, though. You completely wrecked the mouse? Damn, Queenie. She's not new to Hearthstone. So we have enough ammo. Let's just go full offense. Except for you, because I didn't buy any fetish. Here's Thawne. His power is weakening. Bye, Stark! That's it. Try lethal. Charlie! That was pretty fun. Eat that, all you fucking Yakuza lovers. You don't need heavy combat armor. You don't need a power focus. You don't need to spend 90 million hours getting Lord knows what. Bring shotguns. Bring a few medkits. I barely upgraded any of my attributes with Joshua. All in fucking reputation. We had Stark, who was great at shotguns. Winston, who's great at shotguns. Boom! No, this is not less than 3 hours. My time is, time tracker can be a bit off when I record things, but, yeah, this was sub 3.5. So I got it roughly done in half the time that I spent on Sunday. So the gateway to what I ended up doing there, my attempt to get Stark early didn't work. Didn't work. I was able to get through the wilderness, but actually grabbing the prototype Cyberheart was harder than anticipated. I went solo, and I got to the 3rd floor with invisibility, You know, without the mag locks activating properly? Sure. Because there's no cameras that would be in the way there either. After that, I just spent some time with Phantom to try and secure the necessary Nuyen to get Mr. Ferraducci as a contact and join the Mafia, which requires the reputation of 5, which you also need for Club Penumbra anyway. And then from there, light combat armor bought and sold until I had enough of, like... I really didn't even have to do it that much. Just, suits of light combat armor for everyone. Had Stark and Winston. Didn't put any cyberware into Winston at all. Yes, the PS2 controller with USB adapter. It's pretty good. I enjoyed that. Let me check something. Nope. Hold on. Let me turn off your view. Again, in order for me to capture this, I have to disable Windows Arrow. In order to capture Shadowrun, which means that anything I put over that window where I'm capturing it, you all get to see just fine. Okay. I was thinking about whether I wanted to keep streaming. But I suppose I do have a bit more Civilization 4 that I'm going to be playing. So maybe not. I want to save my throat for that. The next time I broadcast might be closer to the... Well, it will be closer to the weekend. It might actually even be on the weekend itself. And I do see another Shadowrun run. And perhaps we'll go clubbing then. I like the idea. Who knows, maybe I'll even edit the game so that Joshua is another race and another sprite besides human. Maybe he can be a troll. we might try that out. With tons of body and strength, and then we'll go clubbing even harder. It'll be fantastic. There'll be no Trent. The Go Clubbing idea is basically Joshua plus Winston plus Peter, who's a dwarf decker, and doesn't start with any cyberware in him. And just put bunches of muscle replacement and dermal plating in him. That's right. No grenade runs, no runs where we have Winston be the decker. I think... A gun clubbing, that sounds pretty neat. 3 stacks of muscle replacement, 3 dermal platings, no wired reflex, of course, those wouldn't even fit anyway, and we'll probably do spurs. Although the idea of doing fists is humorous, we want to do physical damage, so spurs for sure. We'll see where it goes. That's just one idea. Maybe I'll come up with something even better. That takes care of the stream, folks. My next broadcast will probably end up being on a Friday or a Saturday of this weekend. I'm not sure on that. Let's see. I have 2 people I'm following who are broadcasting. Otaku Shout is playing Mortal Kombat 9. And Chaos Mole is playing Inner Space. I don't even know what the fuck Inner Space is. I need to look this up. Exploration flying game set in the inverse.
Yeah,
A world of inside-out planets with no horizon. What?
Do not do that. That meme, it's not even a meme.
And he hates
saw
memes.
how it originated.
So I'm going to host him.
It's the biggest bullshit.
Yeah, I'll host him, I guess.
Asking, do you know the way in the VR chat?
Yeah,
Like,
that takes care of the broadcast.
That's just
Stay safe in the shadows, chummers.
Do not do it. It gets deleted. A demigod, alive and moving. To think it was alive in that cage, lightening the entire chamber of former life. You spoke with a demigod? did it say? Did it tamper with your programming? Did it seek vengeance? Is that why it attacked the engines? Hey, Mimi hating chaos. Dude, like, I'm not having anything.
I'm still doing the local recording. Hi!
It's just,
You saw me itch my nose.
anymore. They're not funny, they're not hilarious.
I should end this now. Take care, local audience.